So you know you need to create ads in order to attract your audience on Facebook. And you're worried about what are you going to write on that ad? What are you going to say so that you get the right people clicking on the ad and you actually communicate the value of your services and what it is that you have to offer to your audience. Well, I have a perfect system for you to create that ad in a way that is going to magnetically attract your dream client. And I call it the growth message. If you focus on these components when you're writing your ad, when you're writing your emails, your sales copy, your Instagram captions, this way of writing your messages is going to attract your dream clients. So let's dive right in. The G is for giving value, right? You want to be able to teach something that is valuable. Everybody knows that today on the internet, you have to be able to give something before you start asking for something, especially if you are in the coach, course creator, service-based provider niche. So give value first, teach something that your audience is going to appreciate. Now, this doesn't have to be a 30-minute video. It doesn't have to be a 5,000 word blog post. You can teach something in just a few sentences. So just keep that in mind, that it doesn't have to be super long form and it doesn't also have to be short form. It could be one or the other. The next one, R, is for resolving an urgent pain point. Remember, people, they might not be looking for a solution to their problem when they log on to Facebook, but if you have it, they're going to be extremely grateful. And if you're teaching something that solves that pain point, all the more reason for them to begin to trust you and for them to want to continue that relationship with you and your brand. The next one is O. You are going to have one CTA, one, all right? People don't like it when you overwhelm them with a million call to actions. You're going to have one thing that you want them to do, one place that you want them to go. So focus in on one thing with that message that you want them to do. Then you're going to have W, which is your why. Now, here you're going to want to talk about, why this thing that you're talking about, why shouldn't they do it with somebody else, why right now. You have to have urgency, otherwise humans don't act without urgency. So really focus in on the why. People want to know why they should sit up and pay attention, and this is your chance to tell them why they should. All right, and then you've got the T, which is the transformation. Now, this can happen really quickly in your message. It doesn't have to be a long, transformative story about, what happened, but just a sentence or so to kind of explain this is where the person was before, and this is where they're going to be after they get this thing that you are offering. All right. So just keep that in mind. Like, what is the state that your customer was in before they got your lead magnet or before they got your paid product, and where are they going to be afterwards? That's really important to lay that out so that people could see that and put themselves in that same situation. Like, I'm in that before situation right now, and if I get this thing, I'm going to be in that after situation, which is exactly where I want to be. And finally, the last one is H, to humanize your brand. Again, this is so important if you're a coach, a course creator, or a consultant, because there are so much people out there doing the same thing. There's so much noise. You have to be able to humanize your brand through either images or storytelling. You have to find a way to be authentic, be yourself, use your own language, don't use jargon, so that people feel more connected to the way that you are sharing your message. Now put that all together and you'll see an ad that looks a little something like this. You'll have, your opener that talks about that pain point or that desire. You don't always have to go for the negative, for the pain point. You could go for something aspirational, like what is it that they want? And then you're going to story tell and you're going to build rapport. You're going to explain the before and after transformation through a story, and you're going to tell people the why. Why should they trust you? That's your chance to build build rapport. From there, you're going to talk about, what it is that this, either the free lead magnet or the paid product, what does it have? And then you're going to have the call to action that's going to explain the urgency, why they need to get it right now. You're going to show them where to go, and then you're going to have either a picture or a video, and that's going to humanize your brand. So that is a quick overview on how you create what's called a growth message, so that when people see your ad, they are compelled to click, and when they get to the other side of that ad, they're compelled to sign up. Again, you don't want to be wasting money on ads to get people over to your page and then they're not interested in what you have. So if you communicate all of that before they even get to your page, you save a lot of money, because the people who are clicking through, they already know what you're offering and they're interested. Now, in the next video, I'm going to talk to you about targeting. I know that that's something that everybody worries about as well. Maybe now you feel a little bit more confident about what it is that you want to write on your ad, but maybe you're still a bit unsure of how you're going to target your audience. When we're building out our perfect ad funnel, we're going to do it in a way where we don't have to worry about guessing about, who we're going to target, who our audience is. We're going to build it in a way where the audience is going to come to you. Automatically, you're going to filter out the best people. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to do that. So I will see you then.